Hey everybody, it's Dr. Volk,
Thank you to clap.
and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 2. In the last episode, we pretty much completed Grassland, and this episode we're going to head on to the Big Forest. But before we do that, there's one thing I'd like to show you, I forgot to show you back in episode 1. Turns out in this game, this is the first Kirby game in which you can go back into the boss arena. That's right, you can go back into the boss arena. How amazing is that? But not for the reason you think. You can't refight the boss. You can't do that. But what you can do, this is required for 100% completion, have a little bonus chance game where you can, where the object of the game is to collect all the stars and not get hit at all. If you get hit once, game's over. For this first game, all you really want is Rick and a parasol, maybe Q and a parasol, the owl, the next companion. Just not Kind, the fish. You don't want him with parasol. But yeah, it's very simple, this first one. Just destroy the apples, and he's out. That's perfect! And I get a 1-up, and so I've completed the level. So, now we're gonna finally head on to the Big Forest, the moment you've all been waiting for. There's Q the owl right there, getting yelled at by Kirby. I wanted that food! You butthole! So, we're gonna head on to number 1 here. Still weird parasol physics by Rick here. Oh, that's just another parasol. So I just did that for nothing. Yay! Thanks for that confirmation. No! I think I just killed Rick. Well, that was dumb. Oh well. I won't be needing Rick where I'm fine. All you really need is an ability. Just any old ability. Preferably a long-range one, but if you don't have a long-range one, just do that. And you'll get Q the Owl. Q the Owl here. You fly around.
Attack 5 enemies.
You just fly around doing Q the Owl stuff. His power with the parasol. Yeah, so I mentioned earlier, I think, that each companion has their own variation with the weapon. This is Q's variation on ow, that was dumb. You know.
This is
Parasol,
Cutter.
and this is his variation with Cutter. And you want Q with the Cutter ability. That is one of the best abilities in the game. This is, as far as I've gotten in the game, this is the best combination with Q, as far as I know.
Okay. If any watchers that watch Pokemon are watching.
Why are you talking about Pokemon? This is freaking Kirby.
Like in Kirby.
No talking about freaking Pokemon. No Pokemon.
The owl uses Cutter.
No, it does not look like leaf lips or whatever.
Leaf Edge.
Whatever! It does not look like that. No Pokemon references. None. 9!
You said 9.
Okay. First of all, we're just going to... Ow, that was dumb. I should not have walked into that. Those are my arch enemies.
I hate them.
Hate Scarfies. Oh, actually, what we do want, temporarily, we want one of these hedgehogs here, because it gives us a needle ability. which we will need to unlock,
A fish.
no, which we will need to unlock you remember that candy thing that I got in the first episode?
Yeah.
They're called rainbow drops, and you kind of need them for 100% completion, no big deal. Part of the storyline, I don't know the storyline, I'm gonna have to look up the storyline. But anyway, this is the ability you need to obtain it. Go into 2 here, and drop down. Immediately there's a door here. And you're going to need Needle to do this. And get this rainbow drop. Get the big forest rainbow drop.
And then we'll just...
I actually don't have to play the level anymore, I can just exit.
Yeah, so now let's just go on to level 3,
Wait,
which we will
first,
complete.
actually, no, I don't want to go to level 3 yet. First of all, first order of business, get a cover.
Give me. Now let's go. Let's play that, guys. A game of death. So, guys, I have a game called A Game of Death. We stay alive and you die. Okay? So now, you are going to be useless, bad guys.
So, parasol. Let's just use this parasol to ensure our safety as we climb to the top of this forest. And we need our mini boss, Jumper Shoot. A nice play on the word Bumbershoot, meaning umbrella. The mini bosses I find there's no true ability. Oh wait, yep. I'll explain him later. There's no true ability that there is to there's no true ability that any boss can be weak to. So just stay as normal Kirby and hail stars. That's the best way to kill him.
Yes.
That black kid right there, that black friend right there. I think his name is Gooey. He appears when you have the friend that you are destined to get in that bag already. And he'll just heal you. That's all he does. But I didn't need healing, so I was fine. And occasionally a girl version of him will show up, and that'll give you an extra life. That already appeared once in the playthrough for me.
They're useless. Whee!
Booyah! To the top. Unfortunately, the entire Kirby song is not heard. That disappointed me, whatever. So the boss room is open, but first, I'm gonna go get a cutter. Okay, now we're back. So, our next boss right here is a hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Sonic.
He's running around with his children. Is any ability truly able to hurt him? Oh, yeah. You can't swallow his bombs. What you really have to do here is just...
Eat his children.
Yeah, just eat his children.
And then they'll die.
Use them against him. It's a shame that abilities aren't very effective against these bosses now. Or against the bosses. Kind of a waste, really. Aw. Swallowed it accidentally. I'm not doing very well.
I hate this boss.
Okay. Let's get off. Boom!
That was awesomeness.
Kirby dance. Kirby
Kirby.
dance. Full
See,
health.
see, now they did the full song.
Okay, so a new island. Well, I think it's an island. I don't know. A new land has opened up, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to go there.
Yeah.
What we are going to do is ding, get a cutter again. And now we're going to go back in here and do the bonus chance and hopefully not get hit at all. No. I already missed the start. I already missed the restart.
4.
Shush. I'll go back for them later. I'll come back for them later. So thank you everybody. Next time on Let's Play Kirby's Dream Land 2, we shall head on into Ripple Field.
Kirby!
Where we meet Kind the Fish. See you guys there.